Hey guys, PLV here and welcome back for another video. If you don't know me, my name is PLV and I recently started learning music production and I decided to take you on my journey. I'm showing you everything from the start. I show you how I learn music, I show you what I do to learn, I show you the resources I use and what I learn. And today I want to take you with me inside FL Studio while I make a beat from a sample loop. This is something I really like to do to practice, and I'm trying to do that once a week. It helps me stay creative, it helps me get better at making melodies, drums, arrangement, transitions, and it also allows me to explore different music genre, which I think is really important when you are trying to define your style and learn music. Hopefully it gives you ideas to also practice yourself, maybe even teaches you some tips or just entertains you, but let's go. Alright, so first things first, let's get a sample. I want to go with a piano. This is amazing. I really like this one because it's quite open, so it leaves you room for coming in and do your own thing and add melodies to it, like a piano or flute or bells. So I'm gonna go with this one. I'm gonna up the tempo, bring it in. What I like to do sometimes as well is play with the pitch and see how it would sound in other keys. Ooh. Ooh, dark. I love it. I think I prefer when it's higher. It's like a bit more uplifting and happy rather than super dark. So here you can see in the pitch plus 200 cents. Every 100 is a semitone, so that means that I up the sample 2 semitones, so from G we should be in A. I think I'm gonna start with adding a little melody on top of it. My go-to piano is the Keyson Classic. So usually what I do is I'm gonna put this on loop and just jam on the piano until I find a melody, so I'm gonna do this. Ooh. Okay. Yeah. Alright, so now I need a bit more. I like this start, but I need more notes in between. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna duplicate and come and play with more notes in the middle. Okay, I think I found something better. Okay, I think I found another idea. So let's record that. So I like it, I think it adds a little bit of background. Okay, so I changed the bottom melody a little bit. It looks like this now and it sounds like this. No! That happens. Okay, we're saved. I had just saved it before. Remember to save your projects. Okay, so what I was saying before being rudely interrupted by FL was that now that I have my melodic elements, I'm gonna see if I can change the instruments to something else like bells. I love Iota Mini. They have really nice bells sounds. I like that one. Okay. Okay, so now I want to add more in the background and I'm thinking like some strings, like violin could be really good. So first I need to find the chords of the sample, and for this I'm just gonna mess up on the piano. No, not mess up. Mess around on the piano until I find the chords with my ear. So let's do that. Oh, that's it. C sharp B, C sharp A. Yeah! Alright, so now that we know the chords, I'm gonna be able to put them on the piano roll and play some violins. I really like labs, I think, for strings. I think for this one it would work well. Okay, so I've done the chords and it sounds like this. Nice. Alright, so now I really like to add in the mood. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add some ambient loops in the background. For this, I love to go to Splice, it's my go-to. And I found a couple, so I'm gonna just bring them in and try them out. I like that one. I think it goes well with the overall ambience. Ooh. I think I prefer that one. But both together sounds good, so I'm gonna keep them too. Yeah, so here I'm really trying to create like a vibe, a mood, so that's what we have for now. And to be honest, I'm not really like going into any direction. The goal is really to practice. Let like room for my creativity and just make whatever I think sounds good. So yeah, just having fun. Okay, so I want a bit more sounds. I want like maybe some rain, thunder, or stuff like this. Even maybe some vinyl crackles. I can like it. It's kind of cliche, but it works, I think. Actually, maybe something like this, like some car actually, because like the song right now, the mood, I just imagine like, you know, a rainy night in the city, just like looking through the window. So I think maybe some things like city sounds. It's very ambient, I have to say, but I love it. Okay, I think we should be good with the ambient loops. Are you sad yet? Alright, so now let's do the drums. I've never done drums like this, so that's gonna be a challenge, but that's how it's interested to do things like this. I think I want to start with the kick, because that's what I have in my head right now. I'm not satisfied with the sound though, so let's try and find another one. Oh. Way better. That's what I wanted. Very smooth, quite like low frequencies just in the background. Okay, so I'm gonna add the snare, which I want to play with the kick. I think I like this one with a lot of reverb. So my go-to reverb for that is this one. Exactly what I want, just too loud. Ooh, I like that. I'm just gonna keep it simple because I don't really know what I'm doing. Cool, so I'm happy with this. The next thing I want to do is add some percussion loops in the background. I think will add a lot to this beat. So I'm gonna probably go on Splice and find one. Okay, so I found 4 loops that I think would match pretty well. So let's try them one by one and let's see. Ooh, I like it. So for this one, I like the TikTok that is happening behind, but it already has a kick and a snare in the loop. And because I have already mine, I don't think I'll end up using this one. I think I might only select the percussions because I really like them. I really like adding lots of samples together and adding them together, different parts, and all to do your own. Like, you can be very creative with samples. I love that. Okay, there's one thing as well I really like to do is using the reverse drums. And I love to put one every couple snare. And I just come to place it right before the snare. And I think it helps building some tension in some parts. It goes perfect with that water drop at the end here. Amazing. And that's what we have for now. Okay, so now I think the last thing I want to add for the drums is a hi-hat. I kind of have a pattern in my head. So now let's see if I can put it down in the DAW, because this is another task. Ooh. This is the hardest for me. I like that. You get it? But now I don't know where to place it. Okay, I think that's what it sounds in my head. Then I like to play with the velocity, and then I'm gonna play with the panning as well. Okay, I think they're very harsh as well to me, so I'm gonna add a little bit of reverb. Still the same. And now I'm gonna use Pancake to make them play in the panning. I really like to use that one. Okay, so now I think what misses in the song is some little vocal chops. I think we can really add a little bit. I have an idea for those. I want to mix them in first, which what I would do is I would add this radio preset in the EQ with adding a big reverb on it to like drown it in the mix. Oh yeah, and one thing I forgot to mention as well is in the meantime I added a few things as well that I found. This little guitar shimmer. And I found this loop as well. And then at the end I added this little like whoosh wipe sound. Alright, so I've done a little pre-structure, like arrangement, with an intro, little verse, pre-chorus, and chorus. I also added a few things. I think I found this little riser. which by the way I should put with some reverb. It's another way for transitions to add reverb, and you don't need like a downsweep or anything. You just leave like the reverb, it just like dissipate after. I also found those little heartbeats on Splice. So those vocals are something new as well that I just found. I think it matches better. Okay, so now that I'm happy with all my elements and my little structure, I'm gonna quickly work better on those little transitions and do some mixing as well so that everything sounds good together, and I'll see you after for the final result. Okay, so for you it might have been just a few seconds, but for me it's probably been like a little hour. I think I got carried away a little bit, to be honest. So I'm gonna show you the little tweaks that I've made because I think some of them are important. So let's see. I added the vinyl effect to the piano. What I did as well is the vocals, I treated them a little bit better, and I also added Fresh Air, which is a plugin I really like to use on vocals, especially for that kind of style. So I just used a preset called Vocal Air. It's a free plugin as well, so you should get it. I also use Pancake. I think I added another loop. Same for the vocal chops, just so that it doesn't come as a surprise on the chorus. I just have them a little bit there at the intro just to give it a little hint. Also, I added some impact sounds. And to help on the transitions, I really love using like whooshes, which I think works really well on this kind of production. And another thing I did is I worked on the transition from the pre-chorus to the chorus. I really like having those like suspense moments where I just suck in everything, like all the energy, to then release it. So that's here. And I think that should be it, so let's see the final result. Alright guys, that is the end of the video. I had so much fun on this beat. I didn't know what to expect when I started. I really didn't have any direction. I just did what sounded good and what I thought was fitting the vibe of the sample as I was working on it. But that's also what I like with working with samples and just do simple beats like this, is it's really just about creativity and trying and experimenting stuff. But anyway, I'm really happy about the final result. I think it has a real vibe, a real mood. So don't hesitate to let me know what you think in the comments. If you liked the video and want to support me, you can press that cute little thumbs up over there. It really goes a long way for me. And if you're new on the channel and want more videos like this, you can also press that cute little red button there to subscribe. But enough talking, let's hear the final result. Keep learning, and I'll see you in 2 weeks.